What's going on, guys? This is a Rocky Mountain Collectibles deck profile from the charity event. Let's get it. What's going on, guys? Pegasus and the Wise Guys, and I'm here with one of my homies, but he is
Tyler Canzero.
okay, and he was at the Rocky Mountain tournament along with myself, and this pleb back here behind me. You know, shout out to Mark. He's tired. Shout out to Brandon. You know, he's taking a shower. But we're gonna talk to Tyler. He played Cyberdark. And I'm gonna stop talking because he's very tired and it's early in the morning.
Fair enough. Yeah, I played Cyberdark. Deck is built as a go second, board breaker, I think clap your ass basically.
Mm-hmm. How'd you feel the deck did? You know, I know you didn't get what you wanted, but you know.
Oh, overall it went really well. I mean, a lot of people just aren't expecting it for one. And then next thing you know, you're out there. I broke your board, and oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna talk you for a game.
Yeah.
Like I had a game yesterday that literally went 10 seconds. It was stupid.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and jump into it.
Was it Altergeist, just to be petty?
It was not Altergeist, no. I forget exactly what it was. I think it was Salamander Great or something. But yeah, it was just I clap you.
All right.
I go second, I clap you.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, so first off, we got 3 Cyberdragon. That's pretty standard. Machine dupe target. You got to run all 3. Next, probably the best card in the deck, Cyberdragon Core. It's just your main extender. Search for a spell or trap, and then you know, if for some reason you have a blank board on its next turn, you can just banish it to go get a Cyberdragon on your deck. It's a Cyberdragon monster, which is really freaking good.
Yeah.
The next, oh yeah, and machine dupe target.
Yeah.
Next one is Cyberdragon Hers. Also a very, very great card. A lot of people don't see like the effect coming. It works where like you can summon out, link off, great Alamirage, but then get your search for Cyberdragon out of deck or grave. And it does count. So it counts for Cyberdragons in grave when it pops back. So like if it's later in the game, you can also like grab a Cyberdragon Core back to extend some more. Really, really good card.
Right.
And also machine dupe target.
That's a theory.
The last machine dupe target and one of the really good extenders as well, Cyberdragon Asher. He's also a really good top deck late game. What he does is he can discard to special summon, or discard a monster to special summon himself, and then you can choose to revise them from the grave with 2100 attack or 21 defense. That's a machine type. So you can bring back your Cyberdragon, you can bring back your Nova to go into another Infinity. You can just bring back Infinity, take one of the things. Really, really good extender. And also machine dupe target. Last Cyberdragon is Cyberdragon Veer. It's basically a chain blocker is really all it comes down to. Is I need to make sure that Cyberdragon Core goes through this. You have to be careful with this card though, because it can boost the attack of all your Cyberdragons. So if you do it one of these, no longer machine dupe target.
Oh, okay. It can screw you out of being able to.
Yeah. It's one that like I'm really thought about cutting. Chain blocking ain't that important. You can play through a lot of things anyway.
Right. But you don't really care about what they're trying to stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
The next one is basically the honorary Cyberdragon, Galaxy Soldier. Card's just silly.
There's 2 correct over 3.
Yeah, you don't want to see the third. It's searchable off of Cyber Repair Plant, and a lot of times it will help you get into your Nova plays or whatnot, but if you don't have a monster or a light monster in hand to pitch, it's just a dead card in hand. So
yeah.
I like 2, and because its effect will grab the other one, so you just need to see 1 anyway.
I know they're not cheap either, are they?
No. I got them right before they shot up at 20s, but yeah, they shot up to like 50 for a bit and then came back down to like 35.
Right.
It's stupid. Last light machine, Kaiju. It's searchable. I caught someone real easy with that because I went repair plane. He's like, okay, that's fine. I was like, I'm gonna add this. He's like, what? How'd you do that? It's a light machine, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, repair plane just needs the light machine.
Yeah, you got jizzed on, no pun intended.
Exactly. He's like, oh shit, I should have negated that with my Appaloosa or whatnot. Yeah, no.
Yes, you should have, but here you go.
Next one is the hand drop, Ash. Self-explanatory, really.
Let you know the comment Ash is disgusting.
I know, bro. I know. This is what you get for just getting back into the game, right? Next one was kind of starting to the rest of the monsters, the next in a spell, but Dragoon package. Dragoon just claps. It's stupid. I don't bet it won't be banned because there's decks that just don't have answers. Put that up against Altergeist,
I
just
heard,
scoop.
you know, I heard some stories yesterday.
Right. Next fusion card is Overload Fusion. Pretty self-explanatory. You can go into your Chimera Tech, Rampage Dragon to extend. And it's also another Verte target, which is really stupid. I'd have a Verte out, go into Dragoon, keep it on board, and then the next turn I'll be like activate again. They're like, what the hell? Yeah. I'm not going to Chimera with the Overload, and I'm just gonna clap your ass.
Yeah. Like even if you don't kill them, it's still gonna be a problem later.
Right. Cyberload, really good because a lot of people run Dimension Shifter. I'm just gonna keep playing through. It's also something you can search off of Cyber Dragon Core. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna start banish out of Link, and now I got another way to get to Rampage. So
I don't know if it was you or I observed someone playing Cyber Dragon yesterday, and they chained this to something to let an effect resolve some kind of way. Like I thought it was really.
Yeah, it's really good because you can also do it like, let's say you have a Cyber Dragon banished and you do your normal summon here, they Veiler it, you can literally chain, shuffle these back in the deck, effect's good. It's a really good card.
Yeah.
Kind of underrated because it is a quick play, but very, very good.
You feel like it's automatic? I've seen some lists not play it, and I'm like, I don't understand why you would not play that card.
It's a preference. I mean, it's a card that I side out a lot, but in the games where it's good, it's great. But in the games that it's not good, it's just it's a brick.
It's just sitting in your hand.
Yeah, it's hard. Like you don't always want to just use the ones on field. You want to make sure you're using the exile ones. But it's when they are using Shifter, like so against Flunderies and the other decks for that. It's just like really, really good card, and they don't expect it type of thing.
Right.
Next one, Eurota, Cyber Emergency. Literally searches for just about everything in the deck, besides Galaxy Soldier and Jizz. But that's one of the best rotas in the game. I had someone judgment it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna discard this, add this back. I'm just gonna do it again. It's like it's really good. So you can't negate it really. It's yeah.
No, I play Dry Shrine. I know the feeling.
Yeah, you guys who play Dry Shrine definitely know. Next one, Cyber Repair Plant. You play it as a 1-of because it's dead like in hand unless you have another Cyber Dragon that you can put in grave pretty easy. But the biggest thing is search off core. You can go core, link into Alamirage, and then play this immediately, which is really, really good. Alamirage makes this deck a lot better. But it can get literally anything in the deck.
And I've heard it grabs a kaiju too.
It grabs a kaiju. Like, oh shit, what? Next one, really good card on the deck, Machine Duke.
They're not all too count.
Fair. They're super.
Yeah.
But you all know.
Did anybody ash core and then you crack them in the head with this? Because that happens at least.
Oh yeah. And it's something too that like you play this and they'll like, impermanent or something like that. And if you have a double Machine Dupe, you can go Machine Dupe, grab another core, Machine Dupe the new core, and it's still good. Yeah. Because it's not once per turn. It's insane.
Right. It's insane.
Card is really, really good. One Cyber Rose system is your Monster Reborn / a way to special summon Cyber Dragon, but it also makes it to where they can be destroyed with a card effect. Pretty good there. Biggest thing is that because this exists, this is literally a 1-card Dragoon.
So you feel Rev System's mandatory?
Yeah, Cyber Rev System definitely mandatory. So you go core, search Rev System. Like this is your only card in your hand or something like that. You can go into Alamirage, Rev System it back, and then go straight into Verte and do Dragoon. So
even if your hand is bad, it's not bad.
It's really not bad. You got core, you got pretty much anything you need.
That should go first play most of the time.
Yeah. Or something or the way.
Get the overflow.
Yeah, the main one you try to do is you try to get into your Nova. Off your special summon, so you go core, go into Alamirage, search up Repair Plan or whatnot. Go Repair Plan into Galaxy Soldier play 2 out, and then go into Nova, summon Cyber Dragon out of grave, and then now you have Infinity, and then enough to link off into Verte. So it's like basically a 2-card Infinity Dragoon. So
Right.
really, really good.
All by himself.
Pretty much. Core goes ham.
Right.
Next one is Called by Grey. Pretty self-explanatory. Fuck cantrips.
Same.
1 Harpies. Main deck answer to Mystic Mine. Also back row decks. I played 3 Dark Rule and more. This is a go second deck. You need a way to break through boards. It just doesn't work against really any deck that's just trying to put up a big like monster negate. So it's like, okay, Drytron, I'm just gonna negate everything. Oh, you're playing Sword Soul, I'm just gonna negate everything, and then I'm gonna go off. Now, like, when you try to restart your engine, you're basically without your hand, and now I have 2 Omni negates on board.
Right.
So
They're dead.
yeah, pretty much. Finally to the traps, 3 Imperm. It's just almost necessary to play right now.
And you don't interact with talents with that card.
exactly. It also helped me yesterday because I could set it and then flip like in the column that someone activated Imperial Order and then turn it off for a turn. They were still locked out. I got to play through, so it was really good.
Yeah, and push through them per game.
Exactly. Next is the one of Cyberdark Overflow. Card's fantastic. I had a Flundery person I was playing against. I had that set because they made me go first. Everyone tries to make you go first after they realize what you're doing. I was just like, I'm gonna put my 2 on negates. They're trying to play through. They're like, okay, I got 2 things on board, one of which is a statue and 2 back row. I was just like, flip this up, pop the statue, pop your 2 back row. It's gonna be game, bro. Also another out tip is Mystic Mine.
Heard. So that's 40 cards exactly, or?
Yep, 40 cards. All right. I don't really like playing 140. I like increasing my odds, even if it is just by.
You don't like any of the draw spells, or you just want?
Some of the decks do play Prosperity. I just don't own them. It does help to like make sure that your consistency is there. But yeah, I just don't own them.
Right.
Getting into the extra deck, Salmon Great Elm Mirage, fantastic card. It's your link 1. It gets rid of your Cyber Dragons. Your normal summon Cyber Dragons so that you can get their effects in grave or have your repair plant in grave or active essentially. Next one, Verte, fantastic in this deck. It's your Dragoon play. It's also your it could be your Overload Fusion Searcher. So basically, it's just whatever you need. It's a lot more flexible in this deck than others.
Right.
There's the one Cyber Dragon Seeger. He's insane. He's just, I'm going to pump anything, add a quick effect, either turn. It makes it to where you can have a whole board of 4,200 beaters, basically. Because it's hard to tack into one because one of them's going to die. And I can pump it up.
Right.
It's really good. It's also really good with Rampage because you can basically, when you use Rampage and this on the board, Rampage becomes a 4,200, tack 3 times. That's game.
Right. That is kind of nuts.
For the Exceeds, 2 Nova. Card's fantastic in this deck. Really easy to make. It is one of the big reasons you can do your main line of Infinity and Dragoon. 2 Infinity, pretty self-explanatory. Card's insane. Omni Negate. Takes up monsters, gets rid of some of the problems, like especially if you don't want them going to the grave, you can just grab it up and be like, hey, you're not going to the grave, it's on my, or it's a material now.
Not gonna ruin yourself.
Yep.
Just scoop.
I didn't play this, like I never made this once, but Zeus is insane. Next, Dragoon. Self-explanatory. Card's busted. I played one of Cyber Eternity Dragon. It's just there as if my Cyber Dragon Nova play.
And what does he do exactly? When he something crazy, I know.
Yeah, if there's a Machine Fusion in grave, he's unaffected by card effects, or can be targeted and can be destroyed by card effects. And then when he's in grave, you can banish him, and then all your Machine Fusions that turn can't be targeted and can't be destroyed.
Wow.
My card effects. It's really good.
So if he's engraved, you just blow out somebody like Sky Striker or something, you know.
Right, exactly. So it makes it to where it's like, hey, you're not doing anything that you're wanting to do. Also, like, let's say they're playing the Dogmatic engine, they're gonna make you mill from your extra decks. Like, all right, I won't put this in there. Now my Rampage is gonna just blow you out.
Right.
This is really just your flex spot in your extra deck.
You can make it anything. I got you.
Yeah. One of Fortress Dragon. When it's good, it's great. When it's not good, it's just a dead card in your extra deck. But
Just sitting there.
it's really good. The other thing too is that because you're playing the Light Machine Kaiju Jizz, you can play it out and then literally just contact fuse it out. So it's like, I don't have to deal with your 300 beater.
Right.
It's just gone. Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. Like, the card is dumb. Oh, I'm gonna play my Appaloosa. Okay, I'm gonna play a Cyber Dragon. Hers, normal summon, and that thing's gone now. Bye.
That's how you deal
Easy,
with all
easy
the-
out.
I watch Admixter get his ass kicked by this card specifically all the time. So
Oh yeah, and
shout out
people.
to Mark. He loves this guy back here behind me. He loves Admixter, so he hates this card.
And the main thing is they have the Synchro Monster that unaffected when it's in the extra deck or extra zone. It's like, okay, now it's gone. What people don't realize is that contact fusing is just a game mechanic, so it gets around all that, unaffected things.
Right.
Yeah, you got something good, but it's nothing when I contact fuse it off.
Right.
And then your OTKer and also Extender Rampage. You play 2. Really good. He pops your back row when he's summoned, and you can make it to where he pops 5. It's not too terrible to do. But he's also an extender because you can send like hers and core, add hers back to your hand to keep going.
Yeah.
Also another Nova target that you can use sometimes. The main 2 you do is the Cyber Eternity and this, because they pop Nova and then you can keep extending because he's also a level 5. So you can also use him for another Nova to go into Infinity as well.
Right.
Getting into the side deck, we have the 2 Nibiru. Card's good, but I literally just never used it yesterday. Self-explanatory stuff. 3 of Cyclone. You don't like back row in this deck, and it can be a pain in the ass and screw Mystic Mind.
Same.
Right now I have 2 tactics. It's a Dragoon out, but it's just a really good card. Thought about doing it main, but I don't know. It was basically between this and Dark Ruler, and I needed the board break. It just seemed more important.
Yeah. So you put that in the main instead.
Yeah. Imperial Order. I mean, you are. Yeah. Fair. Next card I have is Psalm Strike. Essentially, when your opponent makes you go first, like you can transform more into like a Floodgate plus, back row deck a little bit.
How many times did it do you feel like it caught people the way you wanted it to?
Yeah, absolutely. When people make you go first, it's like, okay, they're expecting you to do Dragoon and Infinity on your main board, but then when they do make you go first, you side these in, you can also this. They're not expecting that. They're expecting to be able to go, hey, we're gonna do this, and now you can go for free.
Right.
No, you can't.
Right. That makes perfect sense.
Next is 2 Rivalry. Gotta try to catch the Tri-Brigade players off guard and make it to where they can't play. And you're also pretty much only playing machines. It may stop you from going to Dragoon, but I mean, this card's just really good.
Yeah. Either Dragoon or that is gonna win the game.
Right, exactly. And then something I was trying out, 2 Mask Restrict. I'm not sure about that card though. It's good, but there's just ways out.
Flunderies doesn't care. No, I'm joking.
Flunderies kind of cares. It can stop Flunderies, especially when it's backed up with Dragoon and Infinity, so it's hard for them to get over it.
Most of the time, you're gonna end on that period. Yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly. So if it was there just by itself, it's not that good, but because you have Dragoon and Infinity backing up the 2 Omni Negates, it can slow everyone down to where you can get your game fully through. You don't have to get, Rise Locked or anything like that.
All right. Any shout outs, Yeah,
shout out to my boy Greg for loaning me some of the cards. mail day didn't come fast enough.
That's this dumbass in the, in this little reflection over there.
And then also shout out to the Cyberdragon Discord. A lot of the theories around this deck have been out there, flushed out by that community, and they're a great community. So shout out to them.
I did want to ask before I got out, you didn't like the Cyberdark stuff like that, because me and my homie over here, he's over here brushing his hair back here in the cut, But what's your theory on that?
It's good if you're not doing the Dragoon package. The main reason I don't like it personally is that it creates too many of a choke point, because you're leaning so heavy onto that Cyberdark Chimera. To get your plays going, it puts too big of a choke point. So Cyberdark Realm can be popped and you're done. Cyberdark Chimera can be impermed or veilered and you're done. Or they ash it and you're just done. So it's
glass cannonish.
It makes it more glass cannon-y. Like, yeah, you can hit real freaking hard. Powerbomb is a fantastic card. Oh yeah, now I have, back to Rampage. Instead of it being potentially a 4,200 beater 3 times, it's going to be a 6,300 beater 3 times. That's insane.
So they die.
they die, but again, it's more glass cannon-y.
Right.
This deck, in the way you build it with the Pure, it can play through a lot more hand traps. You can get through 2 or 3 hand traps sometimes, and still be able to end up with at least Dragoon or Infinity on board.
Right.
So
I appreciate the profile, bro.
Yeah, man.
We're out.